Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another drift setup video for GT Sport. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the GReddy Fugu Z, or Z, however you like to say it. It's part of update 1.31 which went live today. There is loads of cars in this pack that are all going to be suitable for drifting, so hopefully I'm going to be working my way through those over the next couple of days. This car, out of all of them, looked the most interesting, certainly when the information went live earlier in the month to let us know what was coming. I think a lot of you guys have probably been quite excited about this, as I have been as well, so I decided to do this one first. The car itself is pretty lightweight in terms of power. It's not got the most that you're going to find on any cars in the game, but certainly for the amount of weight it's got, it seems to work quite well. The settings I've put together seem to work pretty well. The car does slide nicely. What I will say when I'm going through the settings, I'll explain a few things that you might possibly want to change for yourselves, but equally, as always, just take this as a base plate for yourself. Everyone has a different style. People like settings the way they like them, but certainly what I'm giving you here is a good base to work from. As always, if this is the first time you come past the channel, make sure you subscribe. I've got videos like this going out all the time. Hit the like button and also use that comment section to let me know if there's any cars you'd like to see me do in the future. I'll take you over to the settings now and I'll explain it all a little bit further. So with this one, you are going to need to spend some mileage points. I've taken the power level there all the way up to level 3 and taken it as high as I can to 127%. That will leave you 374 brake horsepower. In terms of the weight reduction, again, all the way up to level 3 there. I've dropped it as far as I can to 89%, or 979 kilograms. The traction control for this build is off, as it always is. The comfort, medium, front and rear for the tyres. I did try comfort hards out, but they're just slipping too much. And equally, going down to the sports there, it was just gripping too much. So it seems to be a happy medium for me anyway. But that is something you can play with and see how, you like it, to be honest with you. Brake balance I haven't touched, that just remains at 0. Ride height on the front and rear, I've dropped it as far as it will go, down to 85 there. The frequency I've left the same. Now the anti-roll bars, again, this is something that you might want to play with and get it how you like it. I did start off with the front on 6 and the rear on 7. It was sliding really, really nicely. I think it slides slightly nicer than it does in this configuration. However, on the exit of the corners, I was struggling to straighten up and I just found myself literally going left to right all over the place. And again, dropping it to 5 here seems to make it sort of a little bit more manageable. Compression and rebound I've left the same at 60 and 90, both front and rear. The camber angle I've adjusted there to 3 on the front, and the rear I've dropped down actually to 1. The toe angle on the front is set out 0.2 and in 0.15 on the back there. Downforce you can't adjust. With the differential, again, I've just left it exactly as it is. It is something you might want to play with, but for me, I've just found it seems to be working alright as it is. So you've got 7, 35 and 15. And in terms of the transmission there, I have actually set that to fully customised. And I've just put the gearing up there to 155 as the top speed, and I've left everything else exactly as it is. That should be everything you need to get out there and get going. Like I say, use it as a base, see how you get on with it. You might want to adjust it a little bit, but it's definitely working. I hope you enjoyed the settings I've put up for you today. As I said before, I'm going to try and cover most of the new cars that are in the update over the next couple of days when it comes to drift setup, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel for more. I'll leave you now with some more footage of me messing around with the car, and I'll see you on the next one.